If you run an HVAC business and you're looking to get more phone calls from real customers using Google Ads, then you're in the right place. In this video, I'll talk about how to set up high converting Google Ads campaigns tailored specifically for HVAC services, so you can start getting consistent and high quality phone calls from people who actually need heating or cooling help. So let's get started. So guys, we're in our Google Ads dashboard, and if you're an HVAC service company and you want to generate leads with Google Ads, in this video I'm going to show you how to generate phone calls or form submissions using Google Ads, and we will make sure that the quality of those leads can be higher. This is one of our example accounts, and this is a local service business similar to HVAC type of businesses, and their main goal is also to generate as many phone calls or form submissions using Google Ads. So as you can see, in the last 30 days, we've generated 59 conversions. And for this industry, the revenue is higher. So sometimes the revenue can be more than $500 or even more than $1,000, depending on the specific service type. And as you can see, the average CPC is not cheap. It is $27, and sometimes it can be more than that. And in the HVAC industry, it can also be something like that. Your cost per clicks can be, let's say, from $15 up to $30, sometimes $40, $50. But you should try to make your cost per clicks much less and try to improve the conversion rate. With that way, the cost per conversion can be cheaper. So you can see some statistics here. The click-through rate is 5%, and the cost per conversion is around $189. And as I told, because the average CPC is way higher in this industry, and we've got 59 conversions, which can include phone calls as well as form submissions. And in certain locations, the numbers can be cheaper or higher depending on the location and depending on the cost per click. And as I told, if you increase the conversion rate, these numbers can go way lower. So if you have, let's say, 25%, 30% conversion rate, your numbers can be lower. So let's see how to create high quality HVAC service campaigns that can bring phone calls or form submissions to your business. So I'm going to go to my account and we're going to start creating the campaigns. A quick reminder, do you want me to review your Google Ads account for free? Then you can click the link in the description below and request your custom audit. This isn't a generic audit you can get elsewhere. I'll create it in a video format, about 3 to 5 minutes long, where I quickly go over your Google Ads campaigns. This way, it won't take much of my time, and at the same time, it can be valuable to you. I'll focus on highlighting the most important points or changes you need to make in your Google Ads account. You can either work with me if you want, or you can apply the changes on your own without any obligation. So if you're interested, you can apply for a free audit. So I'm going to create a new campaign from scratch. So you should go to your Google Ads account and under campaigns, click on campaigns. And from here, click on this plus button and click on new campaign. And our goal is going to be leads, or you can choose create a campaign without guidance. If you create campaigns with leads, Google Ads can suggest you some ways, and you may not make certain changes because you need to be making the changes with the way Google Ads suggests. So I would rather choose this option, create a campaign without guidance, so that we can have freedom to choose whatever we want to create high quality campaign. So I'm going to choose this option, and I'm going to scroll down and choose only search. We have so many options here, as you can see, and we're not going to be using smart bidding. Smart bidding can attract low quality leads, and we're not going to be using display or other campaign types. We can only choose search campaign, which can attract very high quality leads compared to these other campaign types. So after that, we're going to scroll down, and it says use these conversion goals for campaign performance optimizations. If you have any suggested conversion goals here, you can add them from here. But for now, it doesn't matter. You should work on that later. And right now, we can add any conversion goal we can find. And you shouldn't worry about that right now. You can create that later. Just include any conversion goals here and scroll down and click on continue. And we're going to scroll down again and choose results you want to get from this campaign. We want to get website visits as well as phone calls. So we don't have to include your phone number or website URL. We're going to scroll down and click on continue. And we're going to scroll down again and put a name to our campaign. So I've named this campaign as Search HVAC Generic. You can put any descriptive name you want. So here I meant this is a search campaign. This is HVAC industry, and we're going to be targeting generic keywords such as HVAC services near me. This is a generic keyword. or HVAC company near me, or HVAC company in my area. These are generic keywords. If somebody is looking for a specific service, you can create a separate ad group or separate campaign. It doesn't matter. So here in this campaign, we're going to be targeting those kind of generic high quality keywords. That's why I've put generic here. So after that, click on continue. And after that, it's going to ask, what do you want to focus on? Because we don't have conversion data yet, we're going to be focusing on clicks. So with our daily budget, we should get as many clicks as possible. But we should make sure that the cost per click limit is not very high. As I told, in the HVAC industry, the cost per click can be really high if you do not control them. So that's why we're going to be putting the maximum cost per click bid limit. And how you know what is the maximum cost per click bid limit in your location and in your industry. For that, we're going to be using the Google Ads Keyword Planner, and I'm going to open a new tab and again open my Google Ads account, and we're going to go to the Google Ads Keyword Planner from there. So you should go to your Keyword Planner, you should go to Tools, and the Planning, you should go to Keyword Planner and click on Discover New Keywords. And here we're going to be putting our target keyword. Here as our target keyword, I've put as HVAC services near me, and click on Get Results. So we're going to scroll down and we have 1,455 keyword ideas available. And as you can see, these are top of page with low range and top of page with high range. And your columns might be different. I've just customized these columns. You can click on that one and remove the unnecessary columns. And I have only these 3 columns, which are the most important for me. And you can see the top of page with low range and high ranges, and you can see their prices. But these are the numbers for United States. For your specific location, you should choose a different location from here. So here, as an example, we're going to be choosing New York City. And you can put your own target location here and see the results. So as you can see, the numbers are much cheaper if you're going to be targeting New York City. So you can see the top of page with low range is starting somewhere around, let's say, $5. If we're going to be bidding $5, we're going to be eligible for top of page with low range here. As you can see, $5 are above this limit, which means we should be able to participate in the Google Ads auction. And it is below that limit, of course. So let's say we're going to be eligible for most of these keywords. That's why I would be starting to bid from $5. But if $5 is not enough, if it's not bringing you enough impressions and clicks, you can always increase the bid limit to, let's say, $5.50, $6, $6.50. You can increase that. For now, we're going to be putting the bid limit as $5. And we're going to scroll down and click on next. And we're going to uncheck Google Search Partners Network. We're not going to be using any networks other than only Google Search. And we're going to scroll down and choose another location and put the exact location. So our target location was New York City. And we're going to save that and scroll down and click on location options. And here we're going to choose the second option, presence people in or regularly in your included locations. This is by default. The first option is going to be chosen, which has the interest option. So even if the people has some interest, they can see your ad, whether they are located in that location or not. So that's why just make sure that you're going to be choosing the second option, presence people in or regularly included in your location. So after that, languages, English is fine, and audience segments, we're not going to be using that. And click on more settings. Ad rotation, optimize, prefer best performing ads. We're going to keep that as is. Start and end dates, we're not going to put any end date. And ad schedule all day. So here we're going to make some changes. Our ad schedule is going to be, let's say, Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. But depending on your schedule, you can always make these changes from here. For example, you can come here and say, on Tuesdays, your ad schedule is going to be different. Or on Fridays, your ad schedule is going to be different. Or Saturdays and Sundays, your ad schedule is going to be different. But for now, Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. is fine. So after that, click on more settings again, and ad rotation we've seen, start and end dates we've seen, campaign URL options, we're not going to be using that. Page fits, we're not going to be using that. After that, click on next. And the next option is AI Max. As you can see, optimize your campaign with AI Max, and I don't think it can generate high quality results yet. So that's why I'm going to click on next. And this is also the same keyword and asset generation done by AI, as you can see. So I'm going to skip this option as well. So we're going to scroll down and add our target keywords. So we've opened our keyword planner and we're going to add our target keyword here. So let's go to the keyword planner now and choose our target keywords from here. So I'm going to open the first 500 results and I'm going to choose our target keywords really quickly, and I'm going to show you which target keywords I've chosen. So guys, I've selected 10 keywords and I've chosen the keywords which included the word HVAC. So just on this page, I've made a quick search, the word of HVAC, or you can go through these keywords one by one. But for me, that's a quick option. As you can see, I've searched for the keyword of HVAC, and according to this, we have 121 HVAC words here in this page. So I've quickly chosen the 10 keywords which we are going to be targeting. And as you can see, these are HVAC specialists near me, local HVAC companies, best HVAC companies near me, HVAC installers near me, HVAC contractors near me, HVAC maintenance near me, HVAC companies near me, HVAC repair near me, HVAC near me, HVAC services near me. And these are our target keywords. So we're going to copy those keywords and come here, and if you're gonna paste them here as they are, they're gonna be by default broad match tabs. If they don't have any quotes or brackets, they're gonna be targeted as broad match keywords. If they have quotes like this, they're gonna be targeted as exact match keywords. If they have brackets like this, they're gonna be targeted as exact match keywords. So broad match keywords can attract lots of irrelevant clicks and brand names, and it can waste your budget really quickly, especially in the HVAC industry. You can lose a lot of money if you're not careful with the keywords you're targeting. And with phrase match keywords, sometimes it can bring irrelevant clicks or other brand names or competitor names searched by users, and they can also see your ad and they can also click your ad. So you can waste some money even if you use some phrase match keywords. You should also be careful about that. But phrase matches at the same time can bring really high quality keywords as well. So that's why we're going to be targeting phrase match as well as exact match keywords. Exact match keywords can attract very high quality keywords, but they can cost a lot higher and the traffic volume may be lower. That's why you can use phrase match and exact match combination, and you can monitor whether phrase match are bringing good results. And if they're bringing good results, you can keep using them and add more negative keywords along the way. So that's why we're going to be using phrase match and exact match combination, and we're going to be, let's say, using these keywords and turn them into phrase match and exact match using a free tool. So this is the free tool, and you can search for any online free tools for keyword match types. And I'm going to be pasting those keywords and choose them as exact and phrase match keywords and make keyword lists and copy the results and go here and paste those keywords. And as you can see, those keywords are phrase and exact, phrase and exact, phrase and exact, and we've added the keywords. And we're going to scroll down and now start making changes with our ads. As you can see, we need to add final URLs, we need to add headlines, descriptions, images, and other extensions. So I'm going to quickly add my headlines and descriptions, and I'm going to show you which kind of headlines and descriptions that I've added. So guys, I've created my headlines and descriptions. As you can see, I've added 15 headlines and 4 descriptions. And these are mainly our target keywords: HVAC repair near you, trusted HVAC service in NYC. This is a location name. And you can add target keyword plus location combinations as well if they are under this correct account. Or need HVAC services, question mark, call us now, call us, we're available, talk to a specialist, and other HVAC related keywords. You can also add your unique selling points. So you can also say 5-star reviews, 10 years of experience, or some people say we will be there within, let's say, 40 minutes or 45 minutes. You can put any unique selling points you have so that you can improve your click-through rate. So we've added the headlines and we've added the descriptions. As you can see, fast, affordable HVAC repair 24/7. Call now for expert heating and cooling. And we've added other descriptions as well. So just make sure that all the descriptions and headlines can be related to your target keywords. So do not use any specific headlines or descriptions that are not related to your target keyword. For example, you may say AC not working, question mark, and their intent might be different. They may be somebody who want to install AC. So for them, AC not working, question mark, may not work. So that's why AC not working or need HVAC help. That can include many different services. So you should be careful about that. whenever you're using your headlines and descriptions should cover the target keywords. So that's how we've added the headlines and descriptions. And next, we're gonna add our images. So we're gonna add images, and we're gonna go to upload, and we're gonna be uploading our own image. So you can have many other options, but I would suggest you to add your own image, even if it's a simple image that you have taken from your cell phone, and that will be fine. And you can upload your own authentic images. So click on upload from computer. So I've added some images, and it says dimensions are not allowed. So I think one picture is not allowed. So remove assets with errors, and we're going to click on save. For some accounts, you may not be able to add images, and you can skip that step. Otherwise, you can add images. So we're going to scroll down and add our site links. Click on plus site links and create site link, because you may have some suggested site links, but I would create my own site link from here. Click on create. So I'm going to create my own site links. So I've added site links, about us section and the final URL, services section and the final URL, contact us section, final URL, review section and final URL. So you don't have to add descriptions. You can still show your site links. If you want, you can add descriptions. Otherwise, you can still create and show your site links. So after that, click on create. And these are the site links we've created, and click on save. So we're going to scroll down and add callouts. If you have callouts added already, you can add them from here. Otherwise, you can create your own callouts. So click on new callout, and we're going to add our callouts. The callouts are the unique selling points or extra information about your business. And you can add, let's say, 6 to 8 callouts. And the more callouts you add, or the more ad extensions you add overall, the bigger the ad looks like, and you can have more click-through rate. And let's say in one page, there might be 3-4 advertisers. And if your ad looks bigger, your ad can take more space than your competitors, and you can get more clicks. So that is better in terms of getting more clicks and attracting more eyeballs to your ads. So guys, I've added 6 callouts, and these are free service estimates, same day service, indoor air quality, licensed technicians, fast AC repair, energy efficient units. So we've added those callouts, and we're gonna save them. And these are the callouts. We're gonna apply them, and we're gonna scroll down and click on more asset types. And you can add promotions, prices, and calls. Call assets are really important. That's why we're gonna add call assets. Click on calls. And if you have call assets here already, you can choose them from here. Otherwise, you're gonna click on new call and add your call assets. So we're gonna be adding the call assets from our landing page. So these are our landing page, and we're gonna be copying the phone call from here, and we're gonna add that here. You can keep +1 or you can remove that, it doesn't matter. So I'm gonna keep +1 and click on save and click on apply. So we've added call extension, and scroll down and click on structured snippets and click on plus structured snippets and create our structured snippets from here. So after that, we're gonna click on this and choose the types. So the structured snippets can show the categories of the services, the types of the services you offer, and you can list them here. So I've added structured snippets, and you can have different types of structured snippets if you want. Here, I'm only talking about certain service types. For example, residential homes, office buildings, retail stores, new constructions. So your structured snippets might be different. You might talk about other service areas or specific services. So after that, we're gonna click on create. And this is the added structured snippet, and click on save. So scroll down, and we're not going to be adding lead forms. We're not going to be adding apps. After that, click on done. And after that, click on next. And your budget. Here, let's assume we're going to be getting $5 cost per click. But in the HVAC industry, as I told, the cost per click can be much higher. But let's say if you are going to be getting $5 cost per click, you should be getting at least 10 to 15 clicks per day to see how many phone calls you can get. So the budget would be $50 to $75. But if the cost per click is going to go higher and higher, you can multiply that cost per click to 10 to 15 clicks. So with that way, your daily budget can go higher. But right now, with the current calculations, our maximum cost per click bid limit is $5. So our budget can be from $50 to $75. And let's say we're going to be putting $60 per day. And this is the same as the recommended daily budget with Google. But sometimes Google may offer way higher daily budget. So that's why you should make your own calculation. And after that, click on next. And after that, click on publish. While publishing your campaign, Google Ads may ask you, set up your Google Ads conversion tracking or set up conversion tracking with Google Tag. You can skip that step and still publish your campaigns. And as you can see, we've published our campaign. So this is the published campaign, and this is the ad group, and you can name the ad group as, and you can create different ad groups if you want. But for now, this ad group is targeting high quality keywords and you can monitor their quality. But one thing to keep in mind is you should install your conversion tracking, because you should know whether Google Ads is working and how many phone calls are you receiving from Google Ads, or how many form submissions you're receiving from Google Ads. To know that, you should install your conversion tracking. At the initial steps, if you remember, we have skipped that step because you should finish that step first. You should create your campaigns. And before running your campaigns, you need to install your conversion tracking so that you're going to be able to measure whether you're getting phone calls or form submissions from Google Ads, or which exact keywords are bringing phone calls or form submissions. So if you're going to scroll to the right, we can see the conversions column. This conversions column can track, for example, how many phone calls or form submissions you're getting. And what is the cost per phone call or cost per form submission from here. You can see them. That's why you need to install the conversion tracking, and you can keep running your ads. So that's how you can create your Google Ads campaign for HVAC service businesses. The best practice is you should also create several ad groups for very, very specific services. And that can improve the relevancy and the conversion rate, because that will make your campaigns very, very targeted. So for example, for AC installers or for AC installation, you can create a different ad group. Or for HVAC services, the ad group might be different, because each ad group can have their own keywords, and those keywords can have ads tailored to those keywords. So that's how you can create your campaigns. And if you can optimize them by adding some negative keywords after getting some data from phrase match and exact match keywords, you can keep optimizing your campaigns and your results can get better and better. So that's how you can create your campaigns for HVAC service businesses. If you guys want my help to generate phone calls and form submissions for your HVAC service businesses, you can apply to work with me and we can see whether we can work together. Otherwise, thank you guys for watching this video and see you guys in my other videos.